heartbreaking mission. A terminally ill Marine in Torrance just wants to make sure he's buried next to his wife. But as his family is finding out, that may not be possible. And as time is running out, they are now asking for the public's help to grant a dying wish.
KTLA 5's Corrine Winter live now in Torrance with more on military protocol that's making this all so difficult. Corrine?
Well, Glenn and Lou, a huge announcement here. You know, we've been working this story all day long, and there has been an incredible turn of events. It sometimes happens in news. Right before going to air, we got a phone call, and it came from the Veterans Affairs Division out of Riverside. They were aware that we were working this story all day long, and we'll be updating you on what they informed us. It really changes everything in this story. But first, take a look at this family's fight to keep a husband and wife together. This is their story. Just weeks ago, before his dire hospital admission.
Being cursed with this cancer is scary.
In an emotional family video, perhaps their final one together, this terminally ill war veteran Samuel Leon gave his last dying wish.
We can get buried together.
He and his loving wife of nearly 40 years, Marta, who's also terminally ill. On Thursday, Marta and their son Samuel Leon Jr. rushed to Torrance Memorial Medical Center. Doctors alerted them Leon may have just days left to live. The former U.S. Marine has cancer. Marta is also in her final days battling liver disease and dementia.
Very scary, horrible.
Their son Samuel is fighting to fulfill his parents' wishes to have the same resting place. He told us that won't happen in any of California's veteran cemeteries since his mom is not a service member. His only option of keeping them together, he says, burying them at a non-military or veteran cemetery, which he can't afford. Why is it so important that they're buried together?
Because I guess they made a commitment to each other, and since they spent their life together, I think they want to spend their afterlife together.
The Veterans Affairs Office in Washington, D.C. told us eligible veterans have an option to be buried at any national cemetery with available space. They also added those eligible veterans can be buried with an eligible spouse in a VA cemetery. Leon Jr. said that doesn't apply to his parents since they were not married at the time of his dad's active duty. And now, with time running out, he has no idea where they'll be laid to rest.
If I allow the government to take my father, then I don't know where he'll end up, and then it'll only be him, and then I'm still going to have to figure out a way for my mother.
Will you be at peace if they're not buried together?
No, but it's something I'm going to have to deal with.
And so there you have it, back to that phone call that we received moments before going on air. It was from the Deputy Director for the LA National Cemetery and also the Riverside National Cemetery, informing us that if Leon passes first, that yes, they will be allowed to be buried at one of their cemeteries. Not just that, they added that they will cover most of those burial expenses. So not sure if the family's watching this story. They had not yet been informed at that time. I'm sure they're going to be elated by this news because that's what Samuel Leon Jr.'s fight has consisted of for the past several months. There's still a bittersweet ending to this story and having to say goodbye to his parents when they passed, but he said fulfilling their final wish was so important to him, so maybe this will give him a little bit of comfort. We'll have an update coming up in later editions of the KTLA 5 News. For now, reporting live in Westwood, Corrine Winter, KTLA 5 News. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, great ending to that, Corrine. Yeah. Thank you.